Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Time to see how we react to an Eden run that probably won't have Abaddon Mom's Knife from the second floor onwards. This is SMB Superfan, great rate of fire and damage it seems like, plus prayer card obviously, Y3HQ SYSL. We did have, that's a good upgrade for us as well, and a speed upgrade from our pill. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of killing power here without a doubt. The only concern is that we can't really go, you know, hog wild. As soon as I was like, Brain, you really want to say hog wild? It had already come out of my mouth. I'm not from Jackson County, Missouri. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not an expression I've used too much in my own life, but maybe I'll try it on for size, and it could be a new era for me. We did have a prayer card run recently where we were able to, quote-unquote, go hog wild with the prayer card, but instead we'll save it and just use it at the end of the floor, and basically we're going to use this as an active Maggie's Faith. So every floor will get an Eternal Heart, and if we ever find like a battery charge, then we can guarantee ourselves the full HP and maybe move from there. But I guess the other thing we're going to be looking for is just a Spirit Heart, and then we can get our pigs in a frenzy, if you know what I mean, and make it happen. But for now, this is a better start than you could ask for, like 80% of the time at least. Our stats from a raw standpoint are out of control, and the extra HP from SMB Superfan is really, really important. Imagine if we had only had 1 HP on this run. At least we'd have Prayer Card to kind of insulate us, but not really. Other items on this floor, not huge. The biggest thing we really got was honestly the speed upgrade from the pill, but again, it's hard to complain when you're killing enemies as quickly as we are. I think we can justify this, because we'll have 1 extra HP container on the next floor anyway. Just don't mess it up and use the prayer card right away. Yeah, was it worth it? Of course not. We ended up losing a half heart and gaining nothing of value in return, but it's not bad. Now the trick is going to be hopefully finding ourselves on the basement so that we don't have to worry so much about taking a hit on the cellar. It is going to be the cellar. All right, now the trick is going to be A, not taking damage, and B, getting a Spirit Heart as soon as possible. Not an easy task without a bomb, or without enough money to get a bomb, but then a Spirit Heart just fell, so it shows what I know, basically, which is nothing. And now I'm like, we're unstoppable. The big thing now is all up to RNG's this. As long as we get a deal with the devil that allows us to get some precedent, I really like where we're headed on this run. We can probably, I mean, we could survive an indeterminate length of time. Sad Onion is really good here as well. We can survive for an indeterminate length of time, but we can thrive. Only one of these guys? Wow. We can thrive probably until we get down to the depths with the amount of DPS that we have right now. It's really, really good. The more the merrier, of course. If they want to give us like a small rock or something like that out of that tinted rock, that would be fantastic. But even if we don't get something like that in the immediate future, we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about our HP too much either because of prayer cards. So all we need to do is pick up as much momentum as we can, and it's going to be hard for the game to slow us down here once we really get trucking. So I think because this is going to be a smaller floor, we probably don't get the second, or sorry, we don't get the benefit of going as hard as we want on prayer card here. Instead, what we should do is use it once and then save a full charge for next floor. Although this could be a 48-hour energy pill, but a 48-hour energy pill is still going to benefit us on the next floor regardless. It's not like that would be a misplay. What do you think? What do you think? I don't think that would have found the second secret room, unfortunately. Alright, so let's use the 1 charge, and then we've got Fistula. It's a very hard boss fight. Speed down. Still fine, actually. That I wanted to see if it was like explosive diarrhea. This will be a test of our, not just our skill, but also our run strength right now. And I honestly think that it's up to the task, especially if we can get a nice chain reaction in there, which we did. Fistula is going to go down pretty easily. One of the few fights where I actually think maybe the champion is a little bit easier than the vanilla version. Wooden spoon for a speed up. We're on a roller coaster here, and another speed up. Sister Maggie is not great, but we have Curse of the Blind, so be it. And Spirit of the Night. So we have the ability to fly. We also picked up a pretty fly, speaking of flies. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We have the ability to go super aggressive with our deals with the devil because we're going to be gaining HP every single floor. So we don't have to worry about that. And if there's an... I doubt that there will be enough rooms, but if there are enough rooms, we will be able to get, like, we need 3 more rooms of combat. It's possible, but unlikely. We could get, another full health here. Not another full health, but another HP container on this floor. But I'm thinking it's probably unlikely. It also requires there to be a battery in the shop, which is not impossible, of course, but not super likely. And there you go. We, ooh, that could have done some damage. Okay, let's back off for a second here. I don't like taking, that dumb damage. It's my own reckless play as a result of our high speed. Let's take it. Luck up. Glad to see it. I was like, it's not going to be a bad trip or a full health. Or a health downgrade, so we might as well take it. I do think that I'll invest in a Spirit Heart just to keep ourselves safe here. There's no Spirit Heart for sale. Do I want anything else? Do we know the pill? Maybe I'll buy the pill. Waste of money. That's okay. We know what it is now. Might as well shoot these. We got plenty of time. Yeah, we're only 5 minutes here. Alright, big thing on the next floor is going to be not taking as much dumb damage. To be fair, we wouldn't have taken Sister Maggie if we had not had Curse of the Blind, but that's the way that cookie crumbles. Oh, man. Flashbacks to when, in vanilla, you had the ability to fly. You could just go into a mob trap room, fly in, fly out. The gates wouldn't stop you. You could just take whatever item it was for free. Those were the days. Now we have to scum it up with the teleportation card. It's like a total crock. Still pretty easy, actually. I do want to go to the curse room. I'm hoping to maybe pick up, you know, the full charge on our HP first, just to make sure I'm not losing the Eternal Heart. I should only lose half of an Eternal, or half of the Spirit Heart on the way in. But then if I take some damage on the way out, we're pretty close to being on blast. So I just want to, you know, add in a little bit of conservative play to my run. 3 flies helps out. Shoe fly do bother me. Great headline. No, let's just revel in the fact that we have another room in which we are fighting a stationary enemy. Or several stationary enemies, which makes my life a little simpler, especially from a dodging perspective. Spirit of the Night, I think I would have taken regardless. It's fun to think about how that floor would have gone without Curse of the Blind. No Sister Maggie. What did I get from our item room? Can't recall. It must have been Nearsighted Friend, or was that the first floor? It doesn't really matter. We would have taken it regardless. Now I'm just like, oh shit, did we even go to our item room on the last floor? I actually physically tensed up really hard there when that shot came in. Looked a little dangerous. Okay, now I will go to our curse room. We got bombs. So, worst case scenario, spiders. Any other case scenario, we can possibly get something of value out of it. This is potential, you know, double whammy in a good way here. No Spirit Hearts. That's been a surprisingly common outcome lately. We have had a lot of situations in which I hope to get a Spirit Heart and just get 0, which I used to give it like, you know, pretty much 100% chance we'd get 1, but no such luck lately. So I think I'm going to blow up this Judgment. A bit of a controversial decision, but it'll raise our deal with the devil chances slightly. Gave us some good consumables. We can use those on the shop and hopefully pick up another Spirit Heart, or perhaps we might be better off with another battery charge. This floor is over, so I don't think we want another battery charge. Oh, no, I think we do 100% want another battery charge so we can get that HP as soon as possible. It's our secret room. You know, it's a little easier to figure it out on the earlier floors. Whenever you see an archetype, there's like, you know, there's probably no other rooms with that archetype, so you know you're gonna be all right. And no pills there. Oh, Dark One, we've seen your trap. Submit with honor to a duel. It's the opening of, well, it's from a movie, but it's also the sampled opening of, you know, the Duel of the Iron Mike. In case you want to rap genius this Let's Play video. We're almost done. Damage is still killing it for sure. It's really, really good DPS. We do get a deal with the devil, so it seems worthwhile. And yeah, we'll go hard on this one. We'll take Dark Matter, we'll take Rotten Baby, and we'll hope that there's a Spirit Heart and or a battery charge in here. We'll probably want both. There's a battery charge. That's good enough. There's something maybe with Sharp Plug, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So again, we've improved ourselves pretty markedly here, but continue to suffer the effects of having relatively low HP. That's okay. I can live with this. 8 minutes in. We want to be out of this floor by 13, so we're way ahead of schedule, I'd say. Pheromones was meaningless because I think I popped it when there was no enemies on the screen. They were in like a transitional phase or something like that. We were on a break. One Eternal Heart on the floor can completely... I mean, it could be meaningless in the long run, or it can really disrupt the balance in a positive way for us. It can... it could mean the difference between 1 extra HP and not 1 extra HP on this floor. It could mean the difference between playing a Blood Bank and not being able to play a Blood Bank as well in the other direction. We'll see how many battery charges happen to drop. Yeah, Child's Heart is fine. One thing's for sure, though, we'd be looking to have 3 HP or more by the end of this floor. Deals with the Devil accepted. You know, we'd be hoping to pick up at least a couple of Eternal Hearts on top of this one that we already have. This is good. Oh, I'm confused. Where do I go? I'm dead. Yamhar we don't want. Small Rock we definitely want. And our damage has gotten a lot better again in a relatively short amount of time. Lux no slouch either. Piercing shots, haven't had them in a little while. It would be nice, and you know what would be the cherry on top is if our if the piercing shots we got were Death's Touch. That would be very nice. Get that extra damage along with the added benefit of having piercing shots. Traded a bomb and a key for a single penny. I would say that that is a quote-unquote shit deal. Still got to protect our spirit hearts here, though. Oh, maybe we don't, actually. Not that that was very worthwhile. At least I know now the secret room couldn't have been there anyway, so it's not like we wasted our HP in vain. We would have done it either way. Yeah, this damage is really out of control for not having any of the, like, landmark deal with the devil items, depending on how you think about Fear Shot, or not Fear Shot specifically, but Dark Matter. Just a +1 HP upgrade, and then, you know, Rotten Baby's nice, and then Small Rock's good as well. But we're killing enemies like the Husk very easily, and yet another deal with the devil here. We got a shot speed upgrade. Lump of Coal would fit in perfectly on this run. Don't let me down here. You can do it. I believe in you. Ah, that's disappointing. Let's pop Judgment. I wanted to pop Judgment before we used our prayer card, just in case it was a Demon Judgment. Not really holding out a lot of hope for a payout, but he proved me wrong. Get another HP upgrade, and we'll definitely be at 4 then by the end of this floor. Unless I botch one of our Eternal Hearts. Depending on our money situation, nah, I was like, it could be as high as 5. That's pretty unlikely, I think. More Spirit Hearts is great as well. This has been a great floor for damage and for HP. I mean, mind you, some of the damage came on the last floor, but it was the last floor's deal with the devil, so it feels like this floor to me, gosh darn it. Yeah, we'll reroll our whole run and ruin our chances. Let's see what we got in here. Yep, okay. We got Stompy, triple shot. We're very slow. Little Brimstone, triple shot, shielded tears. I don't know. Seems all right. Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs, the perennial run reroller, just shows up all the time after you reroll your whole run. I don't know why. But honestly, this seems okay. I mean, I was really in love with our last run, but I can live with this. We'll take this just to give ourselves a better chance here of being able to do damage if we start to think that we're doing shit damage. And then we get Scapular. Scapular, nothing wrong with that. Still a good chance of boss rush. Not really worried about stomping every crawl space. You know, it's not really a big deal to me. Crawl spaces, you know, there's like a 1 in 10 chance that they give you a game-winning item, and then a 90% chance that you're like, oh, good. Pinky eye, something like that. Let's see what we got down here. Still making good time. Boss rush, not an enormous concern, but something that will be, you know, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't on my mind a little bit, because it's always on my mind. Yes, it's always... Okay. It's another dessert song commercial, I think. We won't go into that, though. Wow, accidental threading of the needle. Sounds like it could end up putting you in hospital. Let's do number 1. Yeah, this will drastically lower our range. But it's still good. I think because our shot speed it feels at least pretty high. Being able to pump out shots at that kind of rate here is going to make us very, very difficult to get down. That's bad damage on my part. I don't like how when you get hit, little Brimstone fires. Oh, we also have Bloody Lust. I don't know. Oh, do we have Missing No? No. Don't freak out. We don't have Missing No. It's just that Bloody Lust, I guess when we got hit, took precedence over Stompy. I was like, if we re-rolled ourselves into Missing No, this is just going to be a complete clusterfuck. Our base stats are high enough that we got a good chance of winning, even with that nonsense, but Might even have a better chance of winning with that nonsense, but the thing is, it's a wild card. You don't know. Alright, we're at 13 minutes, so we want to be out of here within 3 minutes or so if we're going to do boss rush. If you want to do boss rush, baby, get out of the depths. 1 by 16 minutes, give or take. Don't forget the teleport card. That's just the classic jingle we teach all our kids to remember, you know, instill good habits about boss rush. This feels like the right way to go to get to the boss fight. Come on. Remember when I didn't know you could play this guy twice for the cost of 1? Please be a teleportation. Cherry card's pretty good. Don't have to use it on you, but I might. Now that we've probably gotten to the damage bonus. Alright. Do me a favor and don't pay out right away. Want to get my money's worth. You can pay out any time now. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll pop another chariot card. You're very helpful. I can't deny this. There we go. Missing page 2. Not a huge get, but our damage is obviously going to benefit from having gotten the damage bonus from Bloody Lust anyway. And, man, our number 1 shots, they're coming in quick and they're doing a lot of damage. Insert metaphor there that I can't be bothered to think of right now. I think we're better off with Child's Heart than Rosary Bead. We want Red Heart payouts so that we can get the most out of Bloody Lust. And we actually have a lot, like a really good HP base that we can draw from there. Yeah, sure, let's take Bob's Brain. We've already gone completely off the rails on this run. Might as well commit. Adversary's going to go down even faster than Dark One did. And to deal with the devil? No, because it's weird. Alright. Down to the next floor, hoping for a IV bag pickup. I would much prefer that on this floor than sticking with Blue Candle, even though Blue Candle can be great. And we'll kill many of these enemies in conjunction with Daddy Longlegs before I even have a chance to complain about them. Run. Don't really need that penny. Not enough to risk losing the Spirit Heart anyway. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. That's okay. Got a lot of Spirit Hearts, or at least Shielded Tears. Check yourself lest you find yourself wrecked. We got enough to not really have to worry too much, but once they're gone, they're gone. We don't have any means of bringing them back here, so let's try not to squander our devil chance either. That's another important element of this run right now. Curse of Darkness, sometimes it messes me up more than I'd like to admit. Having a hard time, especially seeing enemies like these spiders. Oh, what the heck hit me there? Was it my own... Was it a little spider, or was it like the Bob's Brain explosion? Well, either way, we're stacking up Bloody Lust charges that are damage, at least. That's one way to think about it. I can't have 2 runs in a row with the narrative that I'm squandering potential, okay? So let's just ease up on that horse shit and stop taking so much damage to fuel that fire. That was easy. Attack Fly, or Revenge Fly, I guess I should say, is very good. Especially if we're going to be taking damage as kind of a... Or taking damage is going to be incentivized a little bit as a part of this run. You know what that one was, is freaking using Blue Candle at the same time that Bob's Brain came back. It's my own fault, but it's also one of those things that's relatively hard to plan for, so we're... Oh, Jesus. Don't do that. Okay, this is full squander territory. Deal with the Devil is now off the table as far as, you know, our guaranteed probabilities, if there even were guaranteed probabilities. Bob's Brain's back, so gotta cut it. This is bad. This is bad and not good. That is also terrible. Not very smart plays. Now I'm like, just get the fuck out of this floor. Daddy Longlegs, you take care of that, man. I'm going this way. I'll get all these and get nothing of value. And we'll use little brimstone to clear up the trash here. Okay, got bombs at least. 1 Spirit Heart. That's something. Give him a round of applause. I've hemorrhaged so much HP here. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm ready for another reroll. Oh, you're gonna make me donate? I'll allow it. Probably a good idea. I cannot tell a lie. I'm starting to get a little nervous about this, but about this run, I should say. Don't make me fight greed, please. Let me buy something from our shop. Keep the spirit heart alive and just play better. Play better is a big unspoken part of this right now. So we're gonna stop at 30 cents just so I definitely have enough to buy whatever I want from the shop, but it's also been a pretty good run of form for donations recently. 7.30, not bad. Keep 35, I guess. And I really should have thought twice about picking up Bob's Brain. Bob's Brain and the Guillotine. One of them or both of them is going to be the death of me. Definitely this. Pill is... I found pills. Definitely the key. Might as well get the tarot card. Try to get something big. High Priestess. It's not big. But we did get something. Oh, interesting. Could really use some HP. Well, luckily we have many means of which to acquire this HP. I'm very sorry, donation machine, especially after just giving you the money in the first place. We're gonna just save ourselves a little bit of time here and make sure that we don't have to backtrack too much, because some HP here could mean quite a lot in the whole scheme of things. I was actually hoping for a reroll my whole run situation there in that double key room, so I could like get rid of Bob's Brain for good. Okay, more HP. It's good. I wish it filled up our heart containers, but you can't always get what you wanna. We got something here? Do we got something here, he says. Hey, did finishing school teach you nothing? That's what I was thinking. Why not crack into those? Because we have another spirit heart coming anyway. And then we'll look desperately for magic mush. Alright, get a move on. We want to go up here. We still have a chance at boss rush, which is a testament to how much time we started with in hand. Oh my god. Blue candle plus Bob's Brain is going to be the fucking death of me. Thank God for Child's Heart. No, I'm not spending a key on that. That was big. Wouldn't deny that. Hate when the enemies get stuck behind rocks, but then Mom won't spawn new, like, things to hit until they're dead. Some seek and destroy bullshit. We'll take the Polaroid, of course. Get out of here. This is very important. We do have the damage nestled within our run that will give us the ability to win. But we gotta get rid of Bob's Brain the right way. We gotta stop hitting ourselves with it. Please. I can't see the red on the background there. Okay, keep them at bay. This is one of the things we have a huge advantage with. We got a lot of knockback. Good stuff. Gotta keep these spirit arts. Gotta keep the deal with the devil chance alive. I don't think we have any guppies, so we don't really need to try the guppy room, aka the curse room. Like, I think it's a good idea most of the time. On this run, I think it's a very bad idea. That okay. I will treat that as a learning experience. I don't blow these things up that often. We got a red heart out of it, traded a spirit heart for it. Was it a good trade? No, of course not. You know this already. But now we remember. I already knew, but now we remember that it summons creep on the ground as well. Let's get out of here and then come back this way. Secret room. I mean, we should do it, but I don't have any knowledge of where it is, and the bombs could be valuable for consumables, so I'm gonna play a little bit more like conservatively in that regard, I guess, for now. That was really good. Try not to stomp on these polyps. That's gonna cause some problems. Good. Bob's Brain's gone. Now we can use blue candle. And I'm starting to really feel this run. I'm starting to be like, this is good. Okay, we had balls of steel there. Second secret room, yes. We didn't actually have the card or the pill balls of steel, you know what I mean. Double Loki. I'm gonna use High Priestess, because I hate this room. The architecture specifically, the boss is not too bad. The room architecture is terrible. One is still alive. Okay, it's just the bomb fly. We gotta deal with the devil. Not used to hearing it like that. And actually, this is a very good pickup for us in the form of Old Bandage here. Get more red hearts every time we get hit, or at least a chance of more red hearts every time we get hit. That's big. We gotta take the pack, or the mark, sorry, and we gotta take Guppy's tail as far as I'm concerned. Give us at least a better chance of the Guppy payout. Plus golden chests, and we have not 0 keys, so I'm alright with it. And the mark, obviously, for more damage. The spirit heart is just the icing on the cake. Again, old bandage could be our savior here if we need a savior. You know, it can give us a much better chance to pretty much nullify the fact that we get hit, you know? If we get a payout from it, that pretty much, you know, takes us back to even. Okay, let's do it this way. These guys can't fight back easily. And then double key on this room. It's a key beggar. Basically a guilt-free opportunity to blow something up. Do not want purple hearts. Now we're down to 4 keys, and I'm starting to regret my decision earlier where I was like, hey, we can just, you know, willy-nilly open golden chests. No, we cannot. I don't really want that money either, because there's the risk of stepping on the creep, and by the time I have to, like, walk and then come back to get it, I'm like, it's 3 cents. Is it really? I don't think it's worth it. More HP here would be nice. If not more HP, then just red hearts to fill up our remaining HP, but no, there's more HP. Okay, we started to, and I don't think we got carried here. Like, we have not really started to ball out of control on the womb. Sure, the mark is amazing, in the sense that it's a very solid deal with the devil item, but it's not like, oh, you got HP on the womb too. That's unprecedented. No, that's fairly likely. A lot of situations. I don't care about opening that golden chest right now, or that one. We gotta be more conservative than usual with our resources. Ah, perfect. We saved Bob's brain for the mom's heart shot here. Now we can get a little brimstone doing some extra damage. I haven't been using a little brimstone as well as I should, but now it can really make a difference considering a lot of my shots are going to be blocked thanks to shielded tiers. And I think we're going to be completely fine on this one. It's actually even a fairly quick run. It's just, I played terribly for a little while, and that put us behind the 8 ball. We had no business being as poor off as we were. That was my own idiocy. Or at least lack of attention to play. Alright, we're safe to leave, but we might as well check that out. Don't really need the money, so I'm not interested. And this room's over. Daddy Longlegs didn't even get a chance to work. Now this is a room where we would expect to take damage. You know what? Even if we did get carried, I think we owe it to ourselves. Or we were the determining factor in getting carried with the deal with the devil on the Womb 1. Made sure that we had spirit hearts and didn't lose them willy-nilly. All of a sudden, we find ourselves able to get those items that we needed. We do need to check these. A Joker card could be pretty big. Very disappointed in you right now, Judgment. Hierophant. That's really good. Never mind. And a Joker card. You're my hero. We'll take Guppy's head. And we'll take the Pact. And I think I'm going to roll with Guppy's head as our main spacebar item. Because I can't be trusted to use Bob's brain and blue candle at the same time. Whether one is better or worse is largely irrelevant, I think. It's which one is going to cause me to take the most damage, and the answer to that one is obvious. That was poor damage on my part. I mean, we'll just, you know, clear the air on that one. I hate that any enemy that has an attack that hits randomly, man. That's fine. I'll take that damage to ensure that we're going to get out of here. By the way, I know we can play that Judgment. I'm just wary about walking over the spikes. And we got triple shot with a huge rate of fire, so nothing that he shoots is going to get by. Occasionally we'll land Bob's brain. Oftentimes we will land little brimstone, and this is really our difference maker here. We got a nice, like, offensive, defensive barrage, and then we got Bob's brain holding it down. Daddy Longlegs, of course. I forgot about you as well. We got a nice, you know, get by with a little help from my friends. Get a 42 streak with a little help from my friends. 42. That is, if I did one video a day, that's 6 weeks of Isaac episodes, but instead it's 3 weeks, because I'm not god-awful at arithmetic. Could have just done 21 times 2, I guess, but that's solid. I'm starting to feel like people can get excited about this again. We're getting back up there. On the chest. Okay. It's not great. Spider Bite is the best of these items, pretty much without a doubt, but the Game Kid could be more than the sum of its parts if it allows us to get some HP back after we've gotten a damage bonus from Bloody Lust. That's my only... The only, I should say, saving grace for that one is that it could give us a little bit of extra HP, which could give us the damage bonus from Bloody Lust, but for free, if I take damage beyond my Spirit Hearts on this floor, which is likely. But I'm skeptical of Game Kid's ability to do anything about that. Like, I don't think Game Kid's going to be the item to save us there. 99 bombs. People are always excited by this item, and sometimes for good reason, but I feel like the earlier it shows up on your run, the better. 99 bombs on a floor where you can't bomb your way through enemies, and where you already have your damage sorted. It's nice, but it's not really like a defining element of the run, unless we get some cool bomb synergies. I think we have homing bombs. That's not quite enough to be, like, super excited about, but it is something beyond the norm. Yeah, we have homing bombs. It helps. Might start throwing those in there as a little bit more flavor, especially on rooms like this that are annoying and are going to take a while. Oh, that was very scary. We also got an old bandage pay out there, which is great, but I don't think we're going to need any of that. It's looking like we're going to be pretty much good to go here. And despite being a little afraid for a while, we now find ourselves in a totally fine position, which was kind of the story of the last run as well. Not that we should get cocky. I mean, both of these runs have started very, very strong, and through my own fault have ended up being weaker. So I think we've played, like, you know, C- level today. Mr. Mega homing bombs is a little better. Yeah, I think we've played somewhat poorly today and been carried by good runs. So let's not take too much pride in my last couple of wins here. But I'm happy we got them regardless. Alright. 96 bombs. Bob's brain was there, so I should not have just walked up. That's relatively obvious to anyone watching at home, I'm sure, but might as well dictate it as we come into the final stretch here of what is another fairly comfortable run at the end. That's all there is to say about that. Bob's brain's gonna pop off here. Oh, it already has, okay. I'm not going to worry too much about damage. You know, we can defend ourselves a little bit with our shielded tiers. Mostly just trying to make sure we can get as much as possible in there. Already like 60% of the way through here. And yeah, again, our tiers are good, but it really comes down to our friends on this one. Homing Mr. Mega Bombs, Bob's Brain, Revengeful Eye, Little Brimstone, Daddy Longlegs, thank you very much. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.